Thank you for joining me for the Time Is Always Now podcast. My name is Terence Young. I'm your host for the podcast. This is a podcast that's dedicated to helping people get past their excuses. Helping people say, I'm not going to do it someday and one day. I'm going to do it right now because now is the only time we have. If you don't know who I am Terence Young. I go by TY. I'm a mindset coach, a new thought transformational speaker and author, a workshop facilitator, and a musician and singer-songwriter. So I work with people and help them change their paradigms in their mind so they can start doing something to change their life right now and not waiting for the circumstances to be perfect. Now, if you want to donate to the podcast, by all means, you can do so by going to my website. It's terenceyoungnow.com. You can do so there. And thank you in advance for helping me to continue to do what I do. This week on the podcast, I'm going through what we were talking about all week in the Time Is Always Now Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, by all means join us. It is called the Time Is Always Now Facebook group. It is a group of like-minded people who believe in doing something to change their life right now. Not waiting because the only time we have is the present moment. And we encourage, inspire, and motivate each other to be able to do that. So if you haven't joined, jump over there and join us. We have a theme every single week, and this week's theme was true riches or true wealth. What is true wealth? So I'm going to share some things in this podcast that tangibly you can put into your life to understand how you can experience true wealth while you're here on this earth. All right? So first thing is this. The first quote I use is, all riches have their origin in mind. So wealth is in ideas, not money. Wealth is in ideas, not money. That's going to be a theme as we go through this. Wealth is not about money. Wealth is in ideas. All right? Think about this. When you think of ideas, a lot of people will think of, I got to come up with this brand new idea, something totally new that no one's ever done before. Stop that thinking right away. No, you don't. What you do is you take something that already exists and you make it better. That's an idea. That's how you create wealth. Take an idea and then make it better. Think of Uber, right? Uber is an idea that people can drive people around in their cars and get a person from point A to point B, and you have to pay the person to do it. Is that a new idea? No. We had taxis forever. The idea, but what's different about it? Anybody can be a taxi driver, an Uber driver. Anybody. Wow, what an idea. It's amazing when you think about it. They took an idea that already existed and made it better. They innovated off of it. Same thing, Airbnb. Hey, people go out of town, they need somewhere to stay, and you pay to be able to stay there. Is that a new idea? No. We got hotels, motels, all kinds of things, hostels. What's different? Anybody can be a hotel. Anybody can be. You can take your house, one room in your house, and make money off of it. Airbnb. You see, they took an idea that already existed and they innovated off of it. Wealth is in ideas, creating those ideas. So think outside of the box. I'm going to give you 4 things you can do to help you do that. First is this: acknowledge what you need to think of, right? You need to get outside of that comfort zone. So first thing, acknowledge that you're in your comfort zone and you need to move out of it. So get outside of your comfort zone and then find somebody. Number 2, find somebody that can help you. If you are wanting to push yourself out of your comfort zone, find a partner, someone you trust, a friend that will help you get out of your comfort zone slowly, right? Because that's what it is. You want to think of new ideas, you got to get out of it. You got to get out of the box. The box is your comfort zone. Once you get out of there, you'll be able to do it. Number 3 is this: start small, right? You don't have to go jump out of an airplane right away, right? You got to crawl before you walk. Start small. Do little things that take you just a little bit out of your comfort zone. And then what happens is your comfort zone just builds a little bit from there. And it builds a little bit more. You're getting out of that box when you move out of that comfort zone. Number 4 is this: be consistent. Consistently get yourself out of that comfort zone. If you want to start thinking of new ideas, you want to build wealth by thinking of new ideas, consistently push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Get outside of that box. It'll change your life. Wealth is in ideas, not in money. That's number 1. Number 2 is this: wealth is of the heart and mind, not of the pocketbook. I love this one. It's of the heart and mind, not of the pocketbook. How many times have you seen rich people that they have a lot of money, but they're still miserable, right? They're still miserable. We see it all the time, right? We've seen I talked about this in my live on the group. The comedian that killed himself, Robin Williams. He was miserable. He had a lot of money, but he was still miserable. He still wasn't happy. Right? It still happens. It's not about the money. So what you want to do is you got to guard your heart and your mind. Right? And when I say that, here's what I mean. Watch what you're putting into your heart and into your mind. I was just sharing this with my kids the other day. Everything that you listen to, read, watch on TV, videos, TikTok, whatever it is, that's all affecting your heart and your mind. Right? So if you want to think clearly, right? Wealth is of the heart and the mind, then watch what you put into your heart and your mind. Wealth is about having healthy relationships with people. That's of the heart. So be careful if you're in an unhealthy relationship. Maybe you need to let go. I was just talking about that on Friday morning meditation just the other day. Maybe you need to let that go. You want to build wealth in your life? Meaning wealth is not about money, but about having great relationships, about being at peace. Maybe you need to let some people go. That might be the thing you need to do. That is powerful. So cultivate great relationships. How about that? Cultivate great relationships in your life, and you'll understand how wealth is of the heart and of the mind. It's not of the pocketbook. It has nothing to do with money. But when you got great relationships around you, you are wealthy. Powerful. Number 3 is this. You're not wealthy until you have something money can't buy. This is my favorite one. You're not wealthy until you have something that money can't buy. I posted this on my Facebook group, and I asked people questions about what they think wealth is. And I had great answers about it's having great health. So important. It's having a supportive partner. So important. For a supportive husband or partner, whoever that is, right? It's having healthy and well-rounded children. Wow, I was just sharing something with somebody that talked to me about one of my greatest achievements in life. I said, man, I got 2 kids that are adults now, and I'm so proud that they're good people, right? They're good people. I love that. That's something money can't buy. So you know how many people that have trouble with their children, right? And I'm not judging them when I say it. I'm saying that it's tough, right? You do your best and you don't know what's going to happen. I'm happy that they came out to be good adults and they're contributing to the world. That's what wealth's about. Money can't buy that. You're not wealthy until you have something money can't buy. Money can't buy you health. As the answers came through in my Facebook group, people said having health, being of sound mind and body, and having peace in your life. Money can't buy any of that. It can't buy that. Only by being at peace and having those great family relationships, having connection with people, that's how you grow that. So make sure that you are connecting with your God within you, that power within you, that source within you. That's so important because money can't buy peace of mind. Can't do it. You're not rich until you have something money can't buy. Having peace of mind, having good health, money can't buy that. Think about you've seen people that are amazingly rich, but they're still dying of cancer or whatever, brain cancer, whatever the case may be. All the money in the world can't save them. Money can't buy that. Money can't buy good health, so take care of yourself right now. Right? Don't wait until you're 50 to start eating healthy. Right? Start doing it now. Don't wait until you're 70 to start exercising. Start doing it now. Don't wait until you're 75 to start reading books. Start doing it now. Don't wait until you're 80 to start meditating. Start doing it now. Because these things bring peace into your life. They bring great awareness into your life. They bring great relationships into your life. They bring joy into your life. And all of these things money cannot buy. Wealth isn't about money. It's not about that at all. It's something that money can't buy. You're not rich, you're not wealthy until you have those things that money can't buy. A great relationship, love, peace, honor, joy in your life. That's things that money can't buy. So important. So 3 things we shared today. All riches have origin in mind. So wealth is in ideas, not money. Remember, you want to create wealth for yourself, create new ideas that can change the world. If you think about helping other people, then you're going to get to a place where you're going to change the world and you'll create wealth in your life. Not only money-wise, but with great relationships. Because when you look to help other people, you inevitably help yourself too. You can't miss it. It just happens that way. That's the way the universe works. Number 2, wealth is of the heart and mind, not of the pocketbook. That's right. It's of the heart and mind. So guard your heart and mind. Remember that. Guard your heart and mind. What you put into your mind, what you put into your heart. Right? Maybe some people need to be let go from what that you let into your heart. So important. If you want to have wealth and be at peace in your life, so important. Number 3, you are not rich until you have something money can't buy. Joy, peace, honor, love, all of those things money can't buy. You want to be rich? Get those things into your life and find a way to connect with the source within you, the God within you, the power within you, whatever you want to call it, to find that joy, that peace in your life, and cultivate those great relationships. Then you will be wealthy, and it has nothing to do with money. If you do that and understand that, it will change your life. You will be able to unequivocally say, I own the now, and I have won. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Time Is Always Now podcast. I appreciate you sharing this with other people. Share this message. Get it out there. I want as many people to hear this as possible. This is TY. With that, I am signing off. Remember, the time is always now.